we just crossed. We just crossed a line that will not happen again. Almost ending 2025, the last full moon rose in Gemini, exactly as Saturn and Neptune stationed direct at the final breath of the Zodiac. I believe that most of you are feeling heaviness, confusion, weirdness feeling in the background, even that routine is pushing forward. This is not just another transit, my friends. This is the end of an era. Many of you that accessing the live charts already saw this word, end of an era, in the password. And this is the beginning of a new timeline that activates in early 2026, especially around February, as Saturn and Neptune will meet in the first degree of the zodiac in Aries. And this is also aligned with the Chinese wood dragon year. You could see this post, what I had to say about this year. So let me speak clearly now, because clarity is the new currency. We are in the moment of collective surrender. Surrender is the word of Pisces. Not surrender to fear, but surrender to the trajectory that is already unfolding. The last degrees of Pisces always carry grief, release, ancestral cleansing, and Saturn in there is heavy karma of the ancestral timeline. People feel it without knowing why. Emotional fatigue, identity dissolution, old patterns resurfacing, strange dreams, unexpected endings, forced redirections. And with Mercury retrograde in the last weeks, this is the final purification before Saturn and Neptune move into Aries for the first time in our life. Even we had a taste of it in the last summer, May, June, July. A reset of consciousness and destiny. This full moon, we are just feeling it as I'm recording this December 5th, squared the Pisces Virgo axis, where the eclipses happened in last September. Translation: the universe asked you to pick a lane. Pick a lane. Whether it's Virgo, where is the South Node, you choose sedation, routine, habit, obedience, comfort. This is the path where people stay addicted to seed oils, chips, nachos, sugar, alcohol, fried food, fake news, fake goals, fake self-control. 2020 didn't wake them up. It just scratched the paint. The real spell is nutritional, Virgo. People poison their body daily and wonder why they can't access intuition. Or to choose the lane of Pisces, where the North Node is right now. Even that Saturn Neptune there, intuition, unknown, fate, destiny. This is the path that terrifies the mind, but activates the soul. Virgo, the body, Pisces, the soul. It demands that the body is clean enough to hold the frequency. In the Pisces lane, no one enters the new world with a smoked nervous system. This full moon said, as a completion since the new moon of Gemini we had in June, are you loyal to sedation or to evolution? So yeah, Bitcoin touched the 85K average and bounced back now to 91, 93K. A shock, even for me. I expected a drop later in early 2026, not during this window. Even I've said and repeated that what will come in November will drain the poison that is existing in the bodies, in the mind, in the markets, and with Mercury opposing Uranus, Uranus is shock. Shock impossible to predict. We must be humble with Uranus. So even live charts with 80% accuracy don't predict Uranian explosions. They prepare you for them. Who got destroyed? The traders. Those that are hungry for more and quick. Leverage junkies, I call them. Millionaires who thought they were immune. People playing casino with borrowed money. It's not new in this world. But the long-term holders, though they have the vision, the understanding, following the general line to where still we have to go, they got a gift. Higher tops are ahead, and the general line was always clear. At least with my humble ability through the years, that's what I'm seeing ahead. Interpreting also the collective consciousness with the element of astrology. The bigger tragedy, tragedy, tragedy was that people who sold Bitcoin into USD. When you hear someone is selling Bitcoin to where? To USD. Back into the matrix, back into the surveillance rails. That begins on January 1st, 2026. Big surveillance that is incredible to accept right now. Your choice is simple. Continue to be unknown, or to continue the unknown realm, or to return to the system that owns you. So now, early December 2025, Mercury is direct in Scorpio, the depth of Scorpio. And it's ready to oppose Uranus in Taurus for the last time in our lifetime. We had Uranus in Taurus since 2018 that brought us and promised that the world, the money is going to be digital. Next week, another unexpected event emerges. Not predictable, not avoidable. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini that is just the full moon and is going now to oppose Uranus. Uranus always hits where we have a blind spot. You cannot just play surprised. You are going to be surprised. And always good to be open to changes. The only way forward is innovation, movement, adapting fast. Then the old system can break. Look what happened during the retrograde. The first Mercury-Uranus opposition, Minimax, was born under this. The Chinese smartest AI. I did miracles with this. Yeah. And then ChatGPT and Gemini got triggered. And in the second opposition, as Mercury started the retrograde to Uranus in Taurus, they upgraded their models. ChatGPT 5.1 and Gemini 3 model. Again, smart, very good tool. I love Gemini. Humanity divides now to those that are integrate with technology and rise, to those who resist and become historical artifacts. Imagine refusing cars in 1905. Now imagine refusing AI in 2025. Gemini rules parallel consciousness. Human plus machine. You rise by merging your intelligence with the tools of this era. Listen well. You cannot fly higher or higher realms with polluted vessel. What you have here, you cannot download intuition with insulin spikes. You cannot hold masculine clarity with low testosterone. Sorry. This era demands clean biology, strong nervous system, balanced hormones, high vitality, disciplined mind, digital literacy, emotional sovereignty. A man with a weak body is controlled by gravity. A man with weak mind is controlled by authority. And a man with weak boundaries is controlled by fear. I'm trying and I say it and repeat, this is part of evolution, rise higher. We can rise with all the technologies and abilities that we have today more than ever we had before in the history possibility to cross borders and limits. The sovereign man method exists because the next evolution is biological plus psychological plus technological. Astrofinance was always about freedom. Since 2016, I developed it, and 2017 launched in this channel. First through money, then through timing. Now through biology, sovereignty, and consciousness. The paradox of freedom, as we are in the Sagittarius season, the freer you become, the less you need. This is crazy. You see millionaires that we live and already live with low cost and high vitality. And many, those you consider them mid class or poor, will collapse under the weight of addiction they refuse to release and very high cost of living. How paradoxical is it? Millionaires and spending much less and consuming much less of what this world has to offer to continue sedate the people in the basement. And if you stayed here until here, thank you and welcome to the Sovereign Man Method. I want to remind you that until the end of this month, you can buy 3 live charts, pay for 2. Until the 12th of this month, you could still enjoy from 40% discount for the bundle. The more live chart you access, the more holistic approach you have. And I hope you will be part of this journey. See you in the next video. Share, subscribe. I'm Osher, the Sovereign Man Method.